Hi there. In this skill set training video, you are going to discover how you can get free traffic on the internet. Now, why would you want free traffic? Well, very simple. If you have your own website, your own product, or you simply want to promote other people's products and services as an affiliate and get commissions, you may not want to pay very much money for things like Google AdWords or doing mailing drops or doing media buys or banner advertising or just paid advertising in general. And free traffic is just one of those areas in internet marketing where people simply don't talk about because they either think that they're not relevant, meaning they just don't work anymore, which is 100% wrong, or they just think it's not worth anybody's time because you can go out there and find your own ways to get free traffic. And of course, there is dozens and dozens of places online where they educate you about free traffic, but they don't explain step by step and show you exactly where and how to get free traffic. So that's what you're going to learn in this skill set training video. So you can see I put together this little map for you, and this is called a mind map. And I'll go ahead and start up here on the top right and kind of work my way around like a clock. And the very first item is drop cards. Now, if you're new to the internet marketing community, you may not be that familiar with what drop cards are or even how you can create them. Well, to put it in a better sense, drop cards are simply business cards. They're just little, like 3 by 2. I don't really know the dimensions of a business card, but they're business card size, and they simply have a headline on the card along with a URL. And the URL is just a .com that you would buy that would be a URL you would set up for domain forwarding, which I explain in another skill set video how to do that. So to give you some ideas of headlines would be, if you're going to promote a make money product, you could have headlines like tired of trading money or time for money. This proven system can bring you an extra $11,000 each and every month. You can have headlines like, do you want to work from home? Do you want to make over $100,000 or $10,000 per month? Our proven system will work for you guaranteed. I mean, these are just incredible headlines that you can use immediately by just simply putting on a piece of paper the size of a business card, or if you don't even have to get business cards made, you could just go buy construction paper and just cut out little pieces of construction paper and write on construction paper just in print. Or you can, type them up in Microsoft Word and as if you're doing a business card, and then you can print a whole bunch of them out on a piece of paper and simply cut them out. So you can see you would just have a headline and then you would have your URL. So once you have those drop cards, you can also be familiar with drop flyers, which is the exact same thing as a card, but it's actually a little bit bigger of a piece of paper, and it can be a headline followed by some bullet points, maybe a paragraph of text, and then you have a big URL for someone to go to. Alright, so now that you've heard and you're familiar with what drop cards and drop flyers are, you're probably wondering, where in the world are you going to put these? Well, here are some areas that you can start thinking about, and you can see this is totally against the whole idea of going into chat rooms, doing forum marketing, and doing all these free advertising methods that everybody else talks about. This is back to the grassroots marketing of the internet. And once the internet came out, there wasn't forums online, there wasn't chat rooms you could go to, there wasn't e-zines that you could submit articles to. People came up with the idea of drop cards and things like that, and they actually went and put them on in bathrooms, on top of bathroom stalls or urinals if you're a guy. At work, you can drop them around at the local lunchroom, or you can put them wherever people get coffee or things like that. On windshields, you could go out to any place that has a lot of people, like a mall, for instance, and you could put a drop flyer together that talks about, do you want to make some more money so you can buy some more clothes, or do you, something like that, or something like, has the economy got you down? And then you can have a cool little thing on a flyer that's like bright yellow, and then you put it on windshields. You've probably got them before yourself, and you have to read them because they're on your windshield. I mean, you got to take them off your windshield so you can see what it is. So, it's just a very effective way of getting free traffic to any website. Salons, bookstores, parks, bandit signs. This is actually road signs The signs, if you ever been in an intersection and you're stopped at a stoplight and you see a sign on the side of the road that's just stuck in the ground, usually they're used very well or very often for political campaigns. Well, the same thing applies with promoting any kind of website out there, and you can get all this stuff made. Like if you want a bandit sign and stuff like that, if you simply go over to Google, you can type in places like Vistaprint, and you can go to Vistaprint and actually get business cards and signs and all that kind of stuff made. So just to show you, if I go over to Vistaprint and if I scroll down to, like, let's say signage, over here you can see there are lawn signs. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So that would be, in marketing terms, it's actually considered a bandit sign. Churches, parties, health clubs, dance classes. I mean, I won't go through this whole list. You can pause the video if you want right now if you want to get some ideas, but I mean, this is just phenomenal places where you can promote, and there is no other internet marketer out there that's promoting in methods like this. If they are, they're usually in the big cities, or if you go to any malls or you go to public bathrooms for yourself, have you seen very many advertisements about making money? Probably not. And if you haven't seen very many advertisements, the world's open to you. I mean, get out and get some fresh air. Just don't be behind your computer, trying to get free traffic that way, because everybody's behind their computer trying to get free traffic. So, those are the first two options that I strongly recommend. The next one, would be YouTube. And this would be if you're more internet savvy and you want to create a video. You don't have to actually have your face on camera. You can do videos like I'm doing, which is called a screen capture, and you can just get software to do that. There's all kinds of software out there. If you, go back to Google, type in Camtasia, this very first item that comes up, TechSmith Camtasia, it's called Camtasia Studio, and that's what I'm using to record this type of video. And you can make videos like this and put them up on YouTube. And just to show you, you can go to YouTube and type something in like how to make money online and see what kind of things come up. And you can see people are actually doing screen captures, and some people put together like PowerPoint presentations and all kinds of stuff. So this is just a great way to see what is already out there. And once you're on YouTube, you can even sort by view count and see what kind of videos are getting a ton of views, and you can model your videos after the ones that are already out there. Well, some of these, like cats and things like that, may not be really familiar, so you can even surround your search by quotes, and it will give you strictly videos that have how to make money online in the headline, and then you can go through like that. So YouTube is very just an exceptional way to promote anything on the internet. And if you go back to Google, you can type in something like golf tips, and if you scroll down, you can actually see there are video results embedded on Google's actual search results. These videos, this one is from YouTube, this one is from Google Video, so you can see it's very effective. If you create a video, you can actually have it show up on the Google search engine. You don't have to pay to get this kind of traffic. You don't have to design a website with all this crazy search engine optimization people talk about, and you can have your videos show up right here. Now, what do you have to do to get a video on the front of Google? Well, simply click on the videos that are already on Google and analyze their titles, their description, and you can get ideas that way. Alright, so that is, let me back up here just so I'm on the right places. So that's YouTube, and this is Google. I'm just going to save that for later. And the next one you can do is articles, and this is very common. I mean, if you're new to this business, you may not really be familiar with article marketing, but there's a place out there called eZine Articles. For those of you that may be familiar with this and haven't used it, you are missing out on so much free traffic out there. And it's just a remarkable place. It's totally free. You just create an account and then you submit articles to this directory. Now, just to give you a live example, if I searched for make money online, and then you look at all the titles up here, and if you noticed when I type that in, when I Google anything or when I look for anything on eZine Articles, I always put it in quotes because it will show me exact results, okay? So I cannot talk and type at the same time. I think that's like a character flaw for me. But you can see in the titles it says make money online, because that's why I typed in. And just to show you, if you click on one of these articles, you can look at the word count. This one's just under 600 words, so it's a little bit lengthy article. And what's more important is at the very bottom of the article, see, starting from this URL all the way here, this is called a resource box. And when you post an article in article directories like eZine Articles, you can include a resource box, and this is where you can put a link to a website. It could be your website, or you could put a link to somebody else's website and promote products out there as an affiliate, and that's highly recommended if you just want to start making money really quick with free traffic. This is just an incredible source, and there's going to be a whole bunch of videos that are coming inside the club that I'm going to make for you to show you how to create really powerful articles to put out on article directories like this. That's a whole nother video series in and of itself. So that's articles. Now once you, let's say, have created a YouTube video and then you've created articles, well then you can use places like Dig, which if you're not familiar with that, you just go to dig.com. And this is a place, if you're, again, not familiar with it, people can submit articles, and then other people that are on Dig, and there's people that are just Dig addicts. I know people that leave Dig up on their computer 24/7, and they're always hitting refresh to see what kind of things are on here. And all it is a big news site where you submit an article, and other people can click this button that says Dig it, which means you like it. And the more digs an article has, the higher it gets up on this place, dig.com, which is kind of like a phenomenon website. So to show you how this works, if you look over here on the right, you can actually search Dig. Well, you could type in something like make money. Again, see how I'm using quotes because it's only going to look in the titles. And actually Dig, it looks in titles and descriptions. But you can see here, you can actually sort and look through how many digs some of these articles get. Like this one, 40 plus ways to make money on the internet. That got over 2,000 digs, which that's huge on dig.com. So just to see what other people are doing, you can go out and find other articles like this and write a similar article or produce a similar video, put it up on Dig even with the same title and the same, or a similar title and a similar description, put it in the same category, tech industry news, and you will get a lot of attention. Alright, now dig.com isn't really a place where it has mainstream news like stuff you would see on local news stations or CNN. Dig is more of that like offbeat news and just really controversial topics. That's the stuff that does really well. So if you can create cool videos and cool articles, then come to Dig and submit them. It's just a phenomenal resource. And just to show you how to do that, once you're on Dig and you log in, you just hit submit new up here, and then you just enter in a URL, which is the URL directly to your video or article. You choose what type of media it is. When you hit continue, then you choose your description, and that's all there is to it. You submitted your article to Dig. It's a very powerful resource, and you can get a ton of free traffic from it if you just follow what I'm teaching you right now with finding other Dig articles that are very popular and modeling after them. The next on the list is Google Groups. This is something that I've actually created a whole nother training video on already inside the club, so you can take a look at that if you'd like. But just to give you an overview, if you go to googlegroups.com, this is what it looks like. And it's just like similar to an online message board, or it's similar to an online forum, but it's in a message board format. And to show you what that's like, you can actually search for a group, and I'll type in something like make money and hit search for a group, and then I can narrow my search results. So what's really popular with Google Groups is if you go to groups that are over 100 members, which means you're going to get a lot of attention when you make a post in a group. So let's look at a group that has like 100 to 999. There's 108 groups that are related to making money that over 100 people in groups related to making money. So if I click on that, you can see, if you scroll down more, these are the group titles. Make Money Fast Message Boards, Online Moneymaker, Make Money Fast Now. You can see how many members are in this group. You can see how many messages there are per month. You want to stick with groups that are under 1,000 messages because it's just going to really get more attention when you make your post. So I'm just showing you what Google Groups is. If you want to learn how to, get the ins and outs of Google Groups, go take a look at my other videos I have about Google Groups inside the club. So the next thing is form signatures. I don't really have to get into this in too much detail because it's just obvious on what a form signature is. If you're not really familiar with what it is because you're new to this, then sorry about that. Because you're new to this, all it is when you're posting on a forum, you can set up in your profile what's called a forum signature. And it's just like one line that says whatever you want to say. So you could say something like, check out this club that I've just joined, or, this club is teaching me how to make 6 figures a month. Are you interested? ? And then you can have a link to wherever it is you want people to go check out. That's a forum signature. Now there's a trick to finding forums that are in relation to what you're wanting to promote. Let's say you're wanting to promote a make money product. Well, then you could go to Google and in quotes type in make money, close the quote, and then put in the plus sign and type in forum. Now this is kind of like a nerd way to search on Google. What this is going to do is find results where in the title it's going to have the word make money or the phrase make money, and then it's going to attach the word forum to it. So it's basically going to find all the forums out there that are related to making money. So you hit Google search and you can see here are all the forums, and you can literally start with the very top forum, just start working your way down, and you join all these forums and you can start making posts in these forums on a daily basis. And you want to be helpful in the forum. You don't want to make any promotional posts like, oh hey, I just joined this club, check it out, it's awesome. You don't want to do things like that because you'll get kicked out of a forum faster than you joined. Alright, so you want to join these join these forums and just be really helpful, be really friendly, have people get to know you, and then in return you can just put in a forum signature that attaches to every one of your forum posts. So you can look here, there's like one called the Moneymaker Group, the Admin Zone, Online Money Guild, Forum Money. I mean, these are really cool forums with a lot of people in them because they're at the top of Google when you're searching for this. So, that's how to look at forums. It's very powerful, it's very effective, and if you're more of an advanced marketer and you're watching this video right now and you think that you know all this stuff, still just stick with me here because I'm showing you free traffic methods that I use on a daily basis, okay? I could put in so much money into Google AdWords and media buys, which I do, but I have so many groups right now that I have outsourced, which is just inside people for me, that are doing all this free traffic strategy because you can just not get enough free traffic. Because it's out there and it's free. Especially the drop cards and drop flyers. Out of all of these items that you see here, I get the most traffic and just the most free money coming my way by having people do drop cards and drop flyers for me, just like I already mentioned. So if we come over and we finish up this circle of free traffic here, then the next one's chat rooms, and this is totally obvious because it's obvious in what you are going to do. You basically can go back to Google and type in make money, and then you can put in plus chat room, and you can find all kinds of chat rooms out there about making money that are online. And you can go to places like Meebo, which is just a massive chat community. Here's some right here, and you just go down and look at them all, or you can even really get creative and just type in chat rooms on Google, and then you can see all of the major online chat rooms out there. USA Chat Now, Chat Avenue, chat.yahoo.com, that's a huge one. It's on Yahoo Messenger. MySpace has chat rooms now. There's all kinds of cool stuff. So definitely look into chat rooms, and all you do with this is you go into a chat room, you get familiar with people, and you create a profile that talks about whatever you want to promote. So if you want to promote a money-making product or a money-making club, you'd create a profile and talk about that's what you do. You make money online and give them a link. Say, this is my website, and it's just your affiliate link where people go and they can join. And when you go into chat rooms, you don't post in the chat room, hey, go to this website now, go to this website now. That's spamming. You don't want to spam. You just want to be friendly in chat rooms, and you can talk to people and let people know. Be like, hey, how many people here like my profile? say things like that, and then once people see what you're saying, a lot of people are going to go check out your profile. And guess what? In your profile, that is where the link is to whatever website you want to promote. That is an incredible source of free traffic. The next one is called Twitter. Now, Twitter is fairly new, and you won't see very many people talking about it because a lot of people don't really know what it is or how to make money from it. Let me show you a great example. Is that if you go to Twitter, I'm on somebody's profile right now called Ed Dale. He's an incredible internet marketer, and you can see he's using Twitter substantially because he has made over 4,000, where I'll just be strict here, 4,179 updates. That is, I mean, this guy's posting like every few hours on Twitter, and he's just letting people know what he's doing in life, and that's all Twitter is. I mean, you have 140 characters to type something, and this guy has generated over 12,000 followers, and he says all kinds of things, you know, like I was elected for president the fifth year in a row, very humbling. You know, Google adds voice recognition to iPhone app. He says really cool things, but he also, once you post a lot of cool stuff on Twitter, you can post all kinds of stuff like, I just came across this new site about making money. Has anyone else checked it out? You know, what is the site? ? And then you can put in the link to the website. Well, when you do that, people are going to click on it because they're curious what you're talking about. And if you have like a lot of followers, like if you just work this a little bit, if you get over 12,000 followers and you post a link about a website, you figure if only a couple % click on it, I mean, that's a lot of people. That's hundreds of people that are going to be coming to whatever it is that you talk about. 100% free. Now, when you create a Twitter account, all you have to do is when you're writing articles and you're creating YouTube videos and stuff like that, you can just put in your video or in your YouTube your YouTube video and your article or something, your description. You can say, hey, follow me on Twitter, and you just give people your URL for Twitter. And I'll create additional skill set videos on how to use Twitter and stuff down the road. This is just showing you all the options that you have. The next one is called WikiHow. Now, not a lot of people know about this either, and all you have to do is go to wikihow.com. This is just a big monster website. It's like Wikipedia, but you can look up any article you want, and then you can edit that article in real time. That is ridiculous. I mean, that's an incredible thing to do. For instance, you can, for search, let's type in work at home. And you skip all this ads by Google stuff, and you actually get down to what they have in here, and you can see, you know, how to find the perfect work at home opportunity. The very first thing that comes up here, so if we click on that, you can see this person saying, you know, here's the steps to take, you know, to have a perfect work at home opportunity. Okay? Pretty neat, right? And guess what? This is spidered and this is indexed by Google. Well, guess what you can do? You can actually hit edit, and I'm not even logged in, mind you. You can hit edit, scroll down, and you can start adding to this article, which is insane because you can actually add and say, oh, and also you can check out this website and put in a link to, guess what, your affiliate link where people can go and buy products or go to your website or whatever you have set up. It's just crazy that you can find articles that are already out there and edit them like this, and then Google has them indexed in Google, and you instantly get backlinks and you get people to coming to your website for free. So it's just amazing on how you can do this, and you can go through all of these articles and edit every one of them. So I just went back just to show you. You can edit every one of them, and you can include a link to your website on every one of these articles if you like. And if you want, you can even create your own articles and build your own how-to manuals that anyone can edit as well. And you can have a whole how-to manual about making money, and you know, the whole foundation of your how-to articles to go to the website that you're recommending. So that's how you can use WikiHow. And the very last thing on this circle of free traffic is called US free ads. Alright, so with US free ads, you just go to usfreeads.com. This is a massive online classified ads database where you can post ads for free, and this is heavily spidered by Google. What that means is that when you create a classified ad, if you're smart and you put in like make money keywords in the title and the description and stuff like that, they're actually in Google search engine. So when people's looking for stuff on Google, they're going to find your classified ad. Now, all you have to do with this is set up an account, and then you can post classified ads. You can do it for free, but they do have paid services that are very powerful because you can actually bold things, you can include hyperlinks and all kinds of cool stuff. Just to show you an example, if I type in work from home in US free ads and look at their results here, you can see when people have results, they have like no thumbnails and stuff like that. That's because they're just posting a free ad. Now, if you create an account, you can actually have images here, which is really cool because nobody else takes the time to create an account. And if you create an account and you have images, it just makes your ad stand out way above everybody else's. And believe it or not, a lot of people use this site. They come to this site like people go to Google when they're looking for stuff. Why? I don't know. But I mean, it's another one of those phenomenons like dig.com. People use it. So if people use it, you might as well be posting classified ads in here, and it's 100% free. So that's this, base foundation to getting free traffic. And it's just, I mean, I could make this list, several times the size it is now, but that's what everybody else does. I mean, if you go to Google and just type in how to get free traffic, you're going to just be overwhelmed with everything that's out there. So I wanted to show you the personal resources that I use on a daily basis. I don't use any more than what you're looking at right here, and I get thousands and thousands of people to my websites and websites that I'm an affiliate for, and I make a lot of money on a daily basis, over $1,000 a day, just by free traffic and using the sources that you're looking at right now. There's no other tricks. This is all there is to it. So definitely get started with this, and definitely get started with the drop cards and drop flyers. These are the, out of all of these sources right here, the drop cards and drop flyers accumulate for about 65% of all of my free traffic. So, it's really powerful, and it's really fun because I even do it on my own every now and then. I have people like family members and friends that do it for me, and I pay them. But if I just want to get away from the computer and get out there and make some, extra money and meet people and, have fun dropping cards and flyers around, I do these, and I do the bandit signs like I mentioned earlier. So that's all there is to the skill set video training for free traffic. I hope you enjoyed it, and definitely take a look at all the other skill set videos that I'm going to be uploading in the club as days go on. I just hope this really opens your mind, and anyone can get started with this without spending a dime. And it's a lot of fun, and just get out there and make money. There's plenty of money to be made.